Hey, what's up, guys? Happy Tuesday to you. First off, let me say Happy New Year's Eve. Happy New Year's. And I wanted to get this knife video out today because we're going to go celebrate the New Year tonight. Wanted to get it out of the way. This is a knife from Blade HQ. And let's get into it. Unboxing knife will be the Benchmade Bug Out. Let me cut this so it's got my address on the top. And they used to use the bubble. Now they're using paper, which is not good for trees. I wish they used the bubble stuff. So we got a Manus knife. Hello, Knife Addict. Hello, my name is Knife Addict. It's a cool sticker. I've got one of them before. So this will be the first Manus knife I've bought. Pretty cool packaging. Manus knives, the edge you've been prying for. It's got a holographic sticker there. So I've been looking for a knife to put in my tool bag. Something that wouldn't break the bank. Something that, you know, I could pry with if need be. I know I'm going to hear it. You're not supposed to pry with a knife, and I agree with you. But a lot of the time we'll do a seat notch for a deck post or something. And then you're taking a chisel, running through your bag, trying to find a chisel to get the little pieces out of there and get it smooth to set up against the band. So I ran across this knife on Blade HQ. This is the Manus MT72AS. First out of the pocket, it's got a pretty cool little pivot. This is G10, full G10 length back spacer. We have some kind of steel liner in there. We have a glass breaker, a lanyard tube, pocket clip. We're going to go ahead and switch this pocket clip around. Which it is inset, but they did use, good lord, mushroom headed screws. So it's going to hopefully not catch on your pocket, but probably catch on your pocket, guys. And I wouldn't, what am I trying to say? I wouldn't suggest this knife to anyone else. This is just something that I wanted for my personal self to pick up and try. So that's what I did. I think we caught it on a Blade HQ sale. I think we give 79 bucks for it. And I've heard reviews about Manus knife. They're junk, blah, blah, blah. This, blah, 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 that. But you never know till you get it in hand for yourself. Where'd that go? I know I probably should be using a mat right here, but I didn't know it come with. So you live and you learn. If this isn't a great knife or a good work knife, I'll figure it out for myself. But all the reviews I found on this knife, Manus may not make good pocket knives, but this is a chisel style blade, I believe. It did not come centered, and it takes a special tool to get in the pivot. So let's fire this blade. It's got a thumb wedge. This blade steel is S35VN. Ergonomically, it feels really good in the hand. Really, really good in the hand. So this is a chisel ground blade. It does have some serrations. It's got a chisel style front end there, so if you're trying to get in, cut wood out of the way or anything, be very handy. It's got a liner lock. Good access to the lock bar. It is on phosphor bronze washers. This is what I would call a true work knife, guys. Maybe not premium true work knife, but my line of work, construction, I'd rather have a full back spacer all the time so sawdust and stuff don't get in there to the bearings. And liner lock. The liner lock isn't very satisfying to push over. It's kind of grippy. It's locked up solid. You can tell that G10's been really tough G10. This is S35 VM blade steel. So we got a black coating on the top and a satin on the bottom. I like that a whole lot. But ergonomically, in the saber grip, it's really comfortable. And the reverse grip is comfortable. You got the primary point and the secondary point to get in there, and it feels wicked sharp. I wish I could loosen that up to get that over, but I don't have that tool to get into it. It did come to the show side a little bit. Blade looks straight. Very comfortable knife. So it's even got a swedge on the back side. I just noticed that. It's really cool. So it's flat on the front, big swedge on the back side. So you can get in there and pry, cut stuff out of the way. Got some serrations back here for tough cuts. We'll see how sharp this thing is. Hang on, guys, I'm cutting a piece of old ratchet strap. So I did use the drop bear to cut this 2-inch heavy duty ratchet strap. I don't know if I cut enough of it. But it is pretty sharp. So like I said, that secondary pivot right there, secondary point, I wasn't putting much pressure, cut right through that ratchet strap, so it did come really sharp. Shaving sharp right out of the box. I would just, for a cheap heavy duty work knife, I'd say this is a heavy duty work knife. It's a liner lock, full back spacer, full liners in there, 4-way clip, no 3-way clip, so your lefties are covered too. Chisel ground blade, chisel front end there. Blade stock is kinda thin for a work knife, I would say. Depends on the heat treat. Looks like it's running on Teflon washers, which is cool. Ergonomically, it's sound. Let's go ahead and get the parameters out of the way. So for a blade, you're right at 3 inches. Overall, including the glass breaker, you're right at 8. Weight, say 3.5, 4 ounces, maybe 5. 5.3 ounces. I do have jeans on, so I'm going to slide it in the pocket, see how this clip works, but the clip works really good. Really good spoon clip. Easy in, easy out. I thought it was going to be grippy on that G10. It's about how much you have hanging out. Size comparisons, guys. If you're new to the channel, I'm glad to have you. If you're a subscriber to the channel, hit that like button. That helps these videos get out to other knife enthusiasts like us. And I appreciate you in advance. So we got the Benchmade bug out. about the Manus is a little bit longer. Drop Bear, Manus is again once a little bit longer. Paramilitary 2. Well, this is a paramilitary. Paramilitary is longer. So medium-sized knife. Once again, ergonomically, me pressing down feels really good in hand. I like where the thumb triangle is. Your finger lands right there, thumb lands right there, and you get a good grip on it. G10 is really grippy. It's good in all grips. This is the Manus MT7. Looks like you got a bottle opener on the back of the blade. Has a big stop pin there. Good lock up. Did come a little bit off center, but that's fine. It's not hitting anywhere. Carry profile. Guys, I hope each and every one of you have a really good New Year's Eve and good New Year's Day. And the rest of the year, I hope every one of us has a blessed year. It's thicker than the Spyderco. Drop Bear. It's barely thicker than the Drop Bear. So it's in between just a fraction of a millimeter of thicker than the Drop Bear, which it feels really good. I like this wide handle. Gives you plenty to grip onto. Like I said, I like the thumb disc. And this is going to be a work knife that I put in my bag. And because here's my deal, guys. I know you say you carry a primary, you carry a secondary knife. True. But when I'm driving down the road, I'm doing this constantly. From one job to the next, I'm flipping a knife. For one, it helps me not to smoke cigarettes. So as long as I got something in my hand fidgeting with it, I'm good. Two, when I hop out of the truck, I lay the knife on the console. Then I'm moving my tool bag out of the way to get this guy out. Which this knife has exceeded my expectations. It's cut everything I've asked it to cut and very easy. S90V blade. Full hollow grind, super slicey. So I figure I wear a tool vest, an Atlas 46 tool vest. So I figure why not invest in a knife, because I'm always reaching for the one I'm flipping in the truck, and hook it to the vest. And then if I need something cut or anything, it's right there on my vest. Cut it, put it back on my vest, and roll out. Guys, thanks for the views. It's been a great year. I enjoy interacting with you. Thank you for all my supporters who continue to support me. And hope each and every one of you have a blessed year. This is the Manus MT7 pry knife. Chisel ground blade, S35VN. Full length back stat spacer. We got some steel liners in there. A glass breaker. Full G10 scales. 3-way pocket clip, thumb disc triangle, really wicked looking blade on it, and it's in a good steel S35VN. I'll check back in a few weeks and let you know how the blade steel's held up, if the heat treat's good. Big swedge on the back, ergonomically really sound, and we'll see how it goes. Happy holiday, guys. Stay safe, stay sharp, stay warm.